Now to the interview the world has been waiting years to hear. Last night on the Oprah Winfrey Network, Lance Armstrong admitted to Oprah that he took performance-enhancing drugs during the years he dominated the cycling world, winning the Tour de France 7 straight times. Newschannel 8's Melissa Beckman shows us part of his confession. The second part of Armstrong's taped interview airs tonight on the Oprah Winfrey Network. A Survey USA poll of people here in the Bay Area asked when, if ever, do you think Armstrong should be able to return to cycling competitions? 34% say never, 22% believe he can return as soon as he wants, 21% prefer for him to wait several months, and 19% responded with several years. Now to a developing story that will impact several thousand families here in the Bay Area. About 2,000 employees at Sweet-based supermarkets learned their jobs will be gone this time next month. The company is closing 33 stores, which is about a third of those here in Florida. A spokeswoman says those stores weren't meeting sales expectations. Newschannel 8's Adrian Pedersen joins us in the studio with some reaction. A judge sentenced Trevor Dooley to 8 years in prison for the death of Air Force veteran David James in a Valrico park in 2010. In court, Dooley's family pleaded for mercy for the 72-year-old. James' family members asked for a long sentence, even reading a letter from James's young daughter who said she hated Dooley's guts. In his own letter, Dooley said he would do anything to take that day back, but James' widow didn't believe his remorse. All right, thanks, Leslie. And now to some breaking news that we've been following this morning in Tampa. Police are on the scene of a deadly crash that was the result of a pursuit. Well, that pursuit ended near the intersection of Hillsborough and Nebraska. That's where we find Newschannel 8's Chip Wasowski this morning. Chip, good morning. And Adrian let me borrow her Gasparilla flashing eye patch, so I'd put it on, but I don't want to mess up the day.
That is some bling
It's a conversation starter, that's for sure.
I love it. All right, well, today is your last day to make a claim on millions of dollars in foreclosure money. So many people bought homes in 2012 that Tampa Bay is low on the number of homes for sale, but that could be changing because home foreclosure filings are up. Florida had more foreclosure filings than any other state in 2012. In Tampa Bay, the foreclosure rate rose from 1.8% in 2011 to 3.2% last year. Now, even though this sounds bad, Peter Murphy of real estate firm Home Encounter says this could actually be good for the market.
Guys, I guess unforgettable is one way to describe that face.
Tuna's mama loves him, that's for sure.
Or needs a visit to the orthodontist.
That's one, yes.
Thanks, Willie.
Thanks, Willie.
Well, there's a huge fashion show happening near the Bay Area this weekend. Another big event happening this weekend, the annual Premier Player of the Year Awards. The trophy is presented to athletes that the fans voted for as the best player in NCAA football, basketball, baseball, softball, and hockey. On Saturday night, the event to name the top choice will take place at Embassy Suites at USF. Proceeds benefit sports programs for underprivileged youth. And for more information about the event, or if you'd like to go, log on to WFLA.com and click links we mentioned. Okay, cutest story of the day alert. If you missed the Outback Bowl Tuesday, there was a huge blown call during the South Carolina-Michigan game at Raymond James Stadium. Michigan runs a fake punt on the 4th down. The ball is marked, and a referee calls a first down, even though everyone in America, including a 3-year-old South Carolina fan, could plainly see that there was space between the ball and the first down pole. Ada Foster's father caught all of this adorableness on camera, even when she used that pencil there to break down the call. I think we got a future Erin Andrews on our hands.
Without a doubt. I mean, at 3 years old to be that eloquent.
I know, and
so cute.
She wasn't going to let it go. She's like, listen, that ball is not touching that pole.
And I love the Southern accent, like Lee pointed out.
Yeah,
it was too close to go.
Well, a cow learned a trick that you have to see to believe, and we will show you coming up. Security at elementary schools in Hillsborough County will change next week. The county beefed up security before winter break, and it will continue when students return to the classroom on Monday. Uniformed Tampa police and Hillsborough County deputies will be at every elementary school. The extra security will cost the sheriff's office $2 million through the end of the year. Officials increased security after the Sandy Hook tragedy. So Survey USA asked people in the Bay Area, should all schools have armed law enforcement officers on campus on a daily basis or not? 59% say they should, 38% say schools should not, and 3% say they're not sure. An early evening run to get ice cream turned deadly for a 16-year-old boy. Friends and classmates of Bloomingdale High School junior Zach McCarthy are trying to cope with their terrible loss. It happened Wednesday night around 9:30 at the intersection of Nature's Way and Golf Meadow Boulevards in Riverview. Newschannel 8's Peter Bernard shows us how people who knew Zach are trying to deal with their loss. When it comes to new babies, doctors say breast is best. And of course, there are many health benefits to breastfeeding. Well, now the federal government is stepping in to make it easier for new moms. Under new insurance regulations, the cost of breast pumps and lactation specialists are covered. After Facebook called a news conference for today, speculation was running high about what the company would announce. A new phone, a tablet computer. Well, not quite. Well, did your credit card get a workout in the weeks leading up to Christmas? I know mine did, and it turns out we're not alone. Retail sales increased 0.5% from November to December. The Commerce Department says the increase was led by strong sales for cars and car parts. Consumers also spent more at specialty clothing stores, health and personal care shops, and furniture stores. Walmart is pledging to hire more than 100,000 veterans over the next 5 years. The hiring will begin on Memorial Day and covers veterans within 12 months of leaving active duty. Most of the jobs will be in Walmart stores or Sam's Club locations, while others will be in the company's distribution centers. In our other Walmart news, dozens of Carrollwood residents packed the Hillsborough County Commission today to oppose Walmart's plans for a grocery store and gas station. Commissioners listened, but as Newschannel 8's Shannon Bankin shows us, that doesn't mean this store squabble at the intersection of Dale Mabry and Floyd Avenue is over.